a new roguelike deck builder, and I have been enjoying the absolute crud out of it. I don't remember where I put my camera, but I think this is about where. So I recorded a couple episodes last night, so this stream is only behind YouTube by 1 day, so I've already recorded tomorrow's episode. So there's not going to be like any spoilers or anything. Have you started reading the last boss's modifiers? Yes. I have won 2 or 3 runs, I think. I haven't won with red as my primary clan. I've only won with green as my primary clan. So just like we've been doing on YouTube, and that is a spoiler, I do not win tomorrow's episode, but I think you'll still enjoy it either way. It was a really fun one. The last boss's modifiers, I mean at the beginning. That I'm not sure what you mean. The last boss's modifiers at the beginning. Because like I have seen the final boss, and he removes your buffs, which is incredibly difficult for a Thorns build, by the way. I mean, at the beginning, you build your deck. Are you talking about the Covenant thing? I'm not quite getting it. I'm gonna jump in. Oh, got it. Okay, this, yes. He will temper the strength of your units. Only the truly determined can survive. Okay. Friendly units get -5 HP and -5 attack. I actually have completely ignored this. I've just read the starting cards and moved on. Okay, well, they gave me a battering ram, so we're doing a battering ram run. Congratulations. So let's go all armor all day. What do you got for me? Rage adding more per stack is great, but did we were any of those regen? I don't think they were. We've got plus energy and vine grasp. So regen restoring +1 health per stack is incredibly good. Yeah, so one of my wins, I was running green as my primary, but I got some armor stacking with the I forget what they're called, but the guys who have Resolve Armor 5, and by the end of it, I think I did like something around 600 or 700 damage with a single bull rush to the final boss. It was kind of incredible. I mean, Armor 10, Slay Gain, Armor 5, this is definitely what I want, and then we just kind of hope to get some regen cards. Excuse me, sorry. Go hop in over here. Make sure everything's good to go. I am set up and ready. Honestly, Spikes 2 for 50 coins doesn't seem worth it. I'll do just about anything for 100 coins or a unit banner. And I mean, also artifacts. 50 coins, like, it has to be a pretty weak modifier for me to be interested. So, I mean, right out of the gate, you torch him, and then, I mean, I really don't like this starting hand that much, but I guess what we'll do is we'll drop him there, protect him with the Train Steward, and then no real reason to do a Pyre Chomper. I mean, Battering Ram would do 50 damage and be an immediate eat, so actually I have sold myself on it. We'll just get a quick eat. Because we weren't going to get the kill anyways. Yep, kill them. Vine Grasp. Honestly, like, you're dead anyways, but might as well kill you for free. And then actually, I guess we didn't need to kill the thing because I was just going to put a Train Steward up there anyways, and then we'll drop a torch on you. So I'm going to play pretty quick because my runs, if I win a run, is going to be pretty close to that 1 hour mark. So I want to make sure that we have enough time to get through a full run. So we're just going to make sure that you get yeeted, and then you're at full health, so no restores necessary. Okay, final boss. This is where you just do whatever you can, grab some torches, throw a Pyre Chomper in front. We will restore you, and that's all we can do. So he's going to take 100 damage, and so we're good to go. He will die on the next floor. Now, I do have the game speed all the way up on Ultra. I do wish that the boss fights went just a little bit faster, but it's not a big deal. And he is dead, so we'll just move right along now. And so, biggest thing, we're looking for regen or armor bonuses, because that's really gonna help. So here's the thing. One of the problems that we're gonna have with an armor build is wave clear and mass damage. So piercing doesn't help us that much, and rage serum is good, but without some rage stacking, and I'm also going to probably avoid rage artifacts. I'm definitely going to go vent on this one. That gives us some good wave clear. I mean, I love Glimmer. It adds to the wave clear capabilities, especially if you add some... Well, so you say regen is useless. I actually did, I think it was a run on my own time where I had some crazy regen stacking, and I beat a couple bosses purely because, like, he was regenerating I was regenerating to full health each time. The biggest reason why I want to try it is I haven't had bloating fungus before. Basically doubling the regen seems really interesting to me. So the problem is between spikes and glimmer, I think I'm going to have to take glimmer here. It's true, you don't really need regen if you have armor. That's fair. Honestly, we don't have enough units to go for that, and while I do think green units would be good here, I'm going to pop over here. We'll grab a red unit. Since we're not going to get a unit upgrade, I'm not going to grab Demon Fiend this turn, so having Alpha Fiend being ready to potentially pop off is good for us. 10 magic power and +1 is good. Upgrade a spell to remove Consume. Do we have anything with Consume on it right now? We do not. I love this cat. I figured you would like this cat, Hatter. He's pretty neat. So 10 magic power and +1. What does that do for battering ram? Oh, and it just has +10 damage. That's right. So I do love the 10 magic power on Glimmer because 12 health and 12 damage to all enemy units is obviously fantastic. And then I think let's drop battering ram to 2 so we can still play something else. Urge me a restore. Yeah, it looks like a Cheshire cat. And then we'll leave. I want to hold on to a little bit more gold. That's something I've been learning is like, don't always spend all of your gold just because you have it. Okay, so like I said, I will do just about anything for unit banner. They do get stronger when spells are cast, so we need to be careful of that. +4 is a little spooky, so we need to make sure that we get our armor stacking going quickly. So we can survive a hit. I think putting an Alpha Fiend in front of Hornbreaker Prince may be a good idea. I'm actually not sure how I want to play this one. He's not going to be able to get a kill. 15 + 10 is not going to get us there. However, if we had enough to play battering ram... dang it. So here's what I think we're going to do. Is start setting these guys up on the second floor. I'm actually going to put Alpha Fiend in the back. Hope that Hornbreaker Prince can get some armor stacking. And then if we put a Train Steward up here, this guy would just heal back to full. So we'll just put the Train Steward up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it. Now, in order to vote, you have to vote for one of the 4 games. So if you look up just a few more chat messages, the options are Nova Drift, Gordian Quest, The Last Hex, or Frozen Cortex, all with no spaces. Oh, you know what? One thing I haven't done yet tonight, we need to make sure that everyone out there is aware that, as you can see up here, I'm working on getting to 50 followers with all of you guys together. When we reach that goal collectively, I will be doing an 8-hour charity stream on the following Saturday where I will match, Emmy and I will actually match every donation dollar for dollar up to $300. And for every $2 donated, we'll extend the stream by 1 minute. That means that for every $120, I will be extending the stream by an hour. And so if you like what we're doing here, you're enjoying what we got going on, make sure you hit that follow button, add to this count, but only do it if you like me. Which I know, I'm not that likable. I understand. I'm doing my best here, guys. So even though this guy would get stronger, I'm kind of okay getting a couple of kills here. So at 8, I definitely don't want to waste a torch on him. I will go ahead and kill this dude. You got any idea what you're going to play tomorrow? So I am going to keep the Cities Skylines series going. We're probably going to play that for around a month or so. So we're going to pick up the same city that we were doing last week, which I'm looking forward to getting back into it. That was turning into a real fun city. So with him being at 8, I think this is a spot where even though we don't need the energy, oh, the problem is I'm okay with, excuse me, a train steward dying. I do not want Hornbreaker Prince to die. We only have 1 Pyre Chomper. I'm okay letting our Pyre take 8 damage. I mean, it's going to take a lot more than that. Oh, we don't have the capacity. Oof. Okay. So I think this may end up being a yeeted run. I'm not going to cast any spells. Yeah, we're going to be in a rough spot here, honestly. So with this, all these points to horribly named parts of the city. I'm looking forward to it, Adrian. Don't let me down. And I think this is where you just drop a train steward in front, drop a Pyre Chomper up here, and then that puts us at 6, so this will deal 12 damage to the boss. I'm pretty sure that we're still gonna die, though. How much damage are we gonna get in on him? Oh, 115? Okay. We don't have any armor, though, so battering ram won't do any damage. So you just hit him with whatever you got, you throw at him, and you just leave it there. So at 115 damage, 37, so we won't die here. In fact, we're gonna actually come pretty close to killing him. But he's still gonna get 1 shot off on our Pyre. So we're gonna have taken a total of, what is that, 13 damage to our Pyre. Definitely less than ideal, but armor stacking builds are usually a little weaker early on. The unit banner can be hugely important. So as good as multi-imp is, I'm gonna take the armor 4. Descend a unit and restore 10 health is good. I mean, honestly, both of the healing ones are good, but adding the life and the attack I think is better. Now, this right here is what we're talking about. If we can get regen ticking on a Thorned Hollow, that can be huge, huge for us. But we do need to be able to pick up a regen. So, like, if you want it to be Candyland, you can just go look at a Candyland board and just start naming things after that. So, foraging our units would be nice to maybe get Alpha Fiend, a multi-strike, get Thorned Hollow something, Grandma Nut. This is a tough one because I also think that gaining another red unit, I'm gonna have to go this route. We're gonna grab a unit and then go to the caverns. Ah, that's not very good. I think we need damage more than we need another Alpha Fiend. So let's go for the caverns. Give me something good. There's a couple of events that I'd be down for. This one is honestly fine. We can purge a restore. Give me something tasty. So a rare Hellhorned. Oh, I said the H word. Oops. We need one of the armor stackers. Okay, you know what? 2x rage and 2x armor, that's a perfectly fine pickup. I'm good with that. Especially since it interacts well with the imps that give us bonus energy. So we're probably not all double stack. Oh, double stack on this spike though? I really dislike YouTube not allowing... Well, so it's one of those things where it's like if you're not monetized, it doesn't really matter anyways. And I mean, I'm sitting at 27 subscribers. You need 1,000 to be monetized, but Now, I understand. It's mostly just because it's a lot easier to just police it that way than to try to police, are our kids watching content they probably shouldn't. So 2x rage and 2x armor, if we combo that in with an imp summon, could be good. The thing is, like, I would rather... We could reduce the cost of something. I don't know. I'm going to drop Stackstone onto the Spike. I know it may not be as top tier, but I'm pretty sure that's going to be good. We might die to Daedalus here, depending upon what this is. Okay, yeah, no, this Explosive Sigil is far and away the worst Daedalus modifier. Like, on the tier list, it's up here. Everything else is below the camera panel. It is just disgusting, because they already have Rage, and so... Like, it's just, it's miserable. So we're gonna come on in here. We'll actually start on the second level just so we don't have to take that out. And then I will kill them all, and then I could do Pyre Chomper, drop a Train Steward, but I'm not gonna do that. So now, with a Thorned Hollow and an Alpha Fiend. Oh, you can't put them both in the same one. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. I'm actually not sure what I want to do here. Armor 4 is beneficial, but it's like that's 15 damage incoming on anything that we drop down. And we don't have any regen, we don't really have healing, and we don't have a lot of other armor stuff going on. So I think we're just going to go Alpha Fiend with a Train Steward Protector, and then not even play the armor. Have you watched some Checkpoint League? Yes, I watched all of the Checkpoint League today up until Ryan cleared the level today, and then that's when I turned it off. So I did see his clear. And I also saw Bear just absolutely demolish the level today. It was just incredible. So you're gonna get a kill. There's gonna be a lot of damage going on here. I think... Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Ryan. It seems like he's been a little bit off. I don't know if something about like Kate's pregnancy is stressing him out or something. I hope that there's nothing like that. I know he mentioned getting a little bit less sleep here and there, but yeah, no, I definitely hope that like there's nothing wrong with him or anything. Honestly, I think I'm okay taking the 2 damage there just because it will end up being overall less damage to our champion. Now both of them are dead, and then we could probably just drop a Train Steward down here and start doing a little bit more damage. I don't see it. I don't see the benefit. I think we'll just get our couple of slay kills here. Get a little bit of rage on each of them. Okay, so what do we got? So a Glimmer here would kill both of them. Well, it would kill the back line, and then Hornbreaker Prince would be able to get the kill. No, the Branded Warrior would get the kill. Okay. Glimmer would also wipe that room. Battering Ram is 30 damage. That would get more armor onto Hornbreaker Prince. I'm deciding what I want to do here. I think I want to Glimmer to wipe that wave, and then Vine Grasp that, Torch the healer, so that they don't heal up after the battle. So they're not quite gonna die, but that does mean that we still don't have to worry about them getting to our Pyre. Plus, we got the +3 attack on our Fiend, since he did get a strike off on the boss. So we did get the Pyre Chomper Spike combo. I have to figure out exactly how I want to do this. Since this is only going to be the front unit, I legitimately think that ignore the Glimmer, just do Pyre Chomper, and the spike on the big dude, or on our champion, and now he's at 82 attack, 34 armor. So if we do get a bull rush, the boss is dead, but he's already down to 91 before he even enters. In this case, yeah, putting out the Thorned Hollow would be nice, but he's gonna die in one hit. So it doesn't really help us much. You're gonna get a kill on the frontline unit, you're gonna get a kill on the backline unit, so that's a slay for each of them. So we could either do 6 damage or put down 2 train stewards and do 5. So I think you just vent Vine Grasp and call it good. And then he will die on the next floor, guaranteed. And so, actually, let's battering ram just to kill him for quicker, because otherwise we have to wait for the battle to draw out. Now, we already have a couple big units, so I'm not even going to think about it. I'm going to take +1 unit on, or space for unit on each floor. Doubling the amount of rage is good, but also so is draw a unit and enhance it. It's just, I hate it when Channel Song whiffs and hits a train steward. It really hurts. But I think I'm going to take that anyways, just because it could potentially be really good for us. I do love Animus of Speed, but only if I have some damage stacking. We do have some decent rage going on, but I don't think that's going to be that great for us. I think we're going to take the Awoken Hollow, even though it is another 3 space unit. And then, I mean, you're giving me gold artifact unit upgrade. I'm going to go this route. I know there's some good stuff over there, but I didn't even really have to think about that. What's the last game before the voted game? We're going to do One Step from Eden in the 4th slot. Spikes deal +1 damage per stack. We don't really have any spike stacking yet, but 5 damage when an enemy unit enters the train. That can really help out, clear out some of the rough units, lower HP units. It is only a 25% chance, but I think we only have one thing in our entire deck that even has the word spikes on it, and it's the Thorned Hollow. So I don't think that it's worth it to go that route. And then unit upgrades, +6/+6. Okay, endless though. Endless though. Oh man. Endless on Pyre Chompers is actually kind of hilarious, but I actually don't think any of these units I care about having Endless on. As good as it is, I think I would rather just dump more damage onto a couple units. Like having Branded Warrior get to a slay quicker, and then probably just on Alpha Fiend. Just because it's, you know, it essentially is starting with 2 stacks of his slay ability. I'm not going to purge. It's not that big of a deal. We're just going to jump on to the next battle. So I feel iffy about this run. They restore all health when they move up a floor. I don't know that we have the damage to pull this off, but it is an artifact. I'm going to take the risk purely because I think if we can hit a good spike, then we'll be okay. And because I don't think this run is win capable, we need more. I'm going to toggle it on, even though I'm fully aware, especially since it's clipped guard. These guys gain like +2 strength every floor they move up, and so they're going to also heal. If we're going to die, we're going to die here. Sorry, +3 each combat. Runt, what's your favorite color? Orange. Hence why, like, all of it is orange. That's orange. The border around the camera is orange. Orange is the primary color in the Rut9 Plays logo. Yeah, definitely orange. Okay, so Alpha Fiend plus Hornbreaker Prince gets 1 kill here. And if we do it in the right order, Alpha Fiend would start stacking. We could actually vent to aid with that. But I'm going to take the channel song here and hope that... Who could it hit? Branded Warrior would be great. Awoken Hollow honestly wouldn't be bad at all. Thorned Hollow would be a whiff, and the 3 Train Stewards would be a whiff. But we have a 1... the Pyre Chompers would also be a whiff. So 1, 2, 3, 4... Well, so actually it tells you how many is available. So out of 8, there's only 3. 1... And even plus 10 on you, though, would be good. So a 3/8 chance that that hits something that I actually would care about, where we have a pretty solid starting setup in our hand. I don't know. I think you gotta risk it. It hit a freaking Train Steward, dude. Freaking Train Steward. And we can't even play our Alpha Fiend now. All right, well, I mean, you put the Train Steward in front, you put the Prince behind him, and you get 1 kill. And venting to kill him doesn't really do anything, but why not, right? Because he's going to heal anyways. So our champion did get a heal. We also started with +5 damage on you. So we've got another Pyre Chomper Spike combo ready to roll. At this point, I'm almost just like, let this guy go hit our Pyre. I'm not sure I even really care. But, I mean, we'll put a Thorned Hollow in front. And we'll do what we can to heal him in the future. But bring this guy to the front. And then bring this guy back to the front. Let the Pyre Chomper tank the hit, and then spike on the champion. So he's up to 71. May be a waste because obviously you lose a stack every turn. So he's going to lose 2 attack every turn moving forward. So I don't think he's necessarily going to get us to the boss that way. But we're getting the kills. That's what's important. I'm fine with the Train Steward dying. He's just there to soak up some punches, but both of those guys making it all the way up is a little spooky. We could Glimmer. That would allow the Train Steward to get a kill, and then Champion would kill. We could actually even throw Branded Warrior into the mix. Honestly, I'm going to take that, and then Glimmer there, brings our Train Steward back up to full. Doesn't quite get us to a kill, though. So that's 18. We could only, if we used a torch, it would only bring him down to 16. So the Train Steward's not getting a front kill, which means that Hornbreaker Prince is finishing him off, and then Branded Warrior is getting that kill. Honestly, this is kind of a rough spot, especially since this guy's going to go up to 11 and hit our Pyre for 11 freaking damage. But I think this is just something we're going to have to accept. I could have done the math a little bit better, but I'm trying to play a little on the quick side right now. So, same situation we were in before. However, we do have a battering ram. We could just pop the front guy. Awoken Hollow doesn't really help us, though, is the thing. Restore would keep you alive and give you some spikes. I mean, I think 265 damage. Go ahead and get the kill. That way, each of them are going to get more slay abilities going on. And then just drop the Awoken Hollow up there. I realize that we're going to lose the Thorned Hollow. You just kind of do what you got to do. Brief respite. So you want to use Steel Enhancer on... Actually, I think... So 2 torches. Yeah, I think we're just going to do this. That gets a kill. And then put a Fortify on... Yeah, just put it on him. I think we should have an easy boss kill here. We did take some damage. And, I mean, just battering ram for the 310 damage BM seems like fun. So we're starting to get something going here. We also got Collection of Tales. Rage. Oh, baby! If you're not aware of why I'm so excited, Collection of Tales, in my opinion, is the most overpowered artifact in the entire game. Rage not decaying is just insane. So this started as an armor stacking deck. It is now officially a rage stacking deck. I mean, another battering ram is kind of neat, but it's going to start out costing 3, and I fear that it's mostly going to clutter our deck. I'm actually going to go branding right because of the armor. And then add spikes 3 and enhance with +10. I mean, Adrian, that was definitely a hot take of mine. I also probably haven't seen every artifact in the game, but I do strongly believe that Collection of Tales is definitely in whatever the top tier of artifacts is. I just think it's incredibly strong. I think Cycle of Life is really good here. Okay, so we do have 175 coins, so going to the Merchant of Trinkets, healing our Pyre, and getting rid of some crap. Yes, Merchant of Magic could be good, especially for maybe making our rage stacking better, but I'm gonna go this route. Give me some healing. Let's wait to see what trinkets you got. Conserve energy between turns. Demon units get multi-strike after playing a spell. I mean, okay, so each and every one of these is incredible in their own way, but conserving Ember between turns when we've got... Oh, the entire party came back. Good job. Conserving energy between turns, stacking up for a big spike. Conserving energy between turns with Pyre Chompers in your deck. Do we have any demon units? So Alpha Fiend having multi-strike. Branded Warrior having multi-strike. Okay, so Adrian, I'm going to leave this one up to you because you kind of know what's going on as well. Having Branded Warrior and Alpha Fiend gaining multi-strike, or conserving energy in a deck where we have 2 Pyre Chompers. Which one do you think? Having an on-hit ability that adds +3 attack and an on-slay ability that adds +2 rage, both of those units having multi-strike? Or being able to conserve a bunch of energy between turns, potentially saving up for a big X-cost card. These both just seem really, really good. And don't get me wrong, Split Anvil is good, but I think that as good as that is, I'm gonna agree. I think that Unbroken Horn, but both of these guys having multi-strike though. That's the thing. You see why I asked you. This is a dilemma. I want both. Unfortunately, we can't have both. It's just, I know that scaling damage is more important than anything else if you're gonna beat the final boss. The thing to keep in mind though is the final boss does remove your buffs. So rage stacking is... It is if you don't die, yeah. All right, well, I've got to make a decision, so here's what we're gonna do. I forget what the command is. What did I set the command to be? I'm gonna do an RNG in chat. Where is commands? Tiebreaker. We're gonna say number 1 is Berg's Goad. And 2 is Unbroken Horn. Confirm. Okay, so I'm going to do Highbreaker. Is number 1. So we're going with demon units get multi-strike. And then I'm not going to purge a card, as we're actually going to purge 2 cards here. We also get to upgrade our champion. I probably should have looked at that first. Because that may have changed our mind a little bit. And then at this point, I think I'm actually going to drop a torch. I'm okay leaving a couple restores in our deck, but let's see what we get. Oh. Starting with armor 20, slaying game. Both of these are good, though, is the problem. I think with what we just did, we have enough scaling damage. I'm going to go with the gaining armor 10 on every kill. Because that still, it still leads up to a really big bull rush. Also, I think we only removed 1 card instead of 2. I'm kind of dumb. -1 energy per turn. I wish that I had picked up the other artifact. They will gain more power with each foe slain, so make sure to defeat them. Okay, yes, I do remember this one. Oh, yeah, you read his ability at the start. Sorry, yes, you are correct. We do get to see the boss's ability at the start. So it's just because the only couple runs that I've won where he removes your buff. But you're right, he just lowers your unit strength. I'm going to turn this on. It's super spicy. Especially because I think we do have a couple 3-cost cards in our deck. But it's a random artifact, so I'm going to take it. Yeah, so we won't be able to use Cycle of Life unless we Pyre Chomper it on the same turn. But... so 85 and sweep. So we have our combo on the first turn. We put the armor in front, branded in the back, Pyre Chomper up front, and then 24 rage on the multi-striker. And we're cooking with fires we're cooking with fire on turn 1, boys. That's incredible. Oh, baby. Infused Mallet killed the loot goblin before we even had to do anything. You'll love to see it. Yes, put the Awoken Hollow on the 2nd floor. Why not just continue making you better? And then Vent isn't going to do anything, but probably should have added some armor. Don't worry, Witcher 3 has some as well. This is an incredible start to this match. Okay, so Alpha Fiend, I think we're going to put him in the back. Ard and Poke with Stick. I'm assuming that's a Witcher reference. And then do a Pyre Chomper. I'm not going to bother glimmering here. I'm actually going to glimmer up here because it'll restore him to 22 HP. Drop a Train Steward on the top shelf where the kids can't get it, and then just hit you because reasons. All right, we also have a Thorned Hollow. We'll drop you behind the Train Steward. I mean, I do realize that Battering Ram could have potentially been useful as well as Branding Right, but we will actually heal you to give you some spikes. I'm pretty sure that the boss is just going to be dead. It is, you wouldn't understand our pain. Yeah, I have not played Witcher. Any of the Witcher games, actually. Channel Song? I mean, we got a baller Train Steward that we can't play because we don't have room anywhere. I mean, we could Vine Grasp our own Train Steward, but can't kill him. So, actually, yeah. We'll put him in front. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the final boss is just straight up dead. Yeah, he's just dead here. You love killing the boss on the first floor. It feels great. Okay. So this is a deck that's cooking with fire. We now have double, or no, this is not double spikes. This is just extra spike, an extra stack of spikes each time we apply spikes. Impalate is a 2-cost 20 damage. No, 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 no. Reinforce for double armor. Spikes on friendly units deal +2 damage per stack. Oh, spreading spores. I need spreading spores to cost 0. All right, what do you got for me? Pyre health, coins, and forge. Oh. I needed a magic one. We're gonna face Fell next. I think unit upgrades are still gonna be better. Because we've got some room for some unit upgrades. Even though artifacts can be game-changing, is there something that we would want to duplicate? Battering ram, glimmer, reinforce, spike. There's a couple things that I wouldn't mind duplicating. I'm gonna go this route though. I think it's just too good. Especially since we have enough coins where we can buy the shop out. Upgrade a unit with endless, I mean... I think keeping Branded Warrior alive, if he does die, he comes back. And then Strength Stone on Alpha Fiend. Sure. Make him all big, yo. And then +3 and +5. Let's go for Thorned Hollow. Seems fine. And then I actually will purge a card here. Go ahead and get rid of another torch. Okay. This is a win-capable deck, but it all depends on what we run into. Okay, so Scourge cards are not terrible, but they can cause problems if we aren't able to kill them before they add the cards, or add too many cards to our deck. Oh, that's right. Fell is also the one that adds the angels. Okay. Your Pyre takes 5 damage. Yeah, I am aware. Okay, so not much damage coming out from the first one. We want to get them dead immediately, so I think you just open with the Hornbreaker Prince and the Branded Warrior yet again. That'll get a kill there. Regen 2 and Spikes 3. I'm gonna start the spores is the thing. Like, I need that ticking. I'm okay taking the 5 damage on this turn. Spike stacking can end up being really, really, really powerful. Self-mutilation, 3 damage. Battering ram, channel song. I mean, you gotta get Alpha Fiend ticking, though, is the thing. Yes, I mean, we need more energy. I'm not gonna deny that. Like, more energy would be fantastic here, but give me some torch. I need to make some points. You do need to make some points. You gotta... I think we have 3 or 4 districts already, so you're gonna need 1,000 points in order to name all the districts tomorrow. Okay. Dual Yudi for 50. All right, I see you. Getting Thorned Hollow out there, starting some regen. Glimmer is nice, but I think what we're gonna do, get Thorned Hollow on the field, and then don't take 5 damage. Oh, Yudi won the duel, let's go. Okay, so if you go into the middle row, she did not go into the middle row, but my man's here is starting to stack. We have Pyre Chomper Vent, which isn't that great. See here, who would we want to stack on? Just a bump in the road. Last stream I gambled 100 and lost. He did in fact lose 100. But actually, we can play our hand here. I'm just figuring out how I want to play our hand. I think we'll leave room to, like, put a Train Steward in front. Let's just drop the Pyre Chomper here. Go for a... 1 second. Let's go for a steel enhancer on our multi-striker. Vine grasp, pull you to the front and make sure you're dead. And then let's drop some armor on frontline armor stacker. We can also vent. I'm actually going to do a vent up here, 12 damage, get a little bit more on the boss and bring the Alabaster Guardian down. Yeah, good luck with the dueling Rotary, because I venture to guess that Rotary couldn't care less about the loyalty points part of the game. All right, so here's the deal. That is 12 rage and 12 armor if we do that. But we also could double the armor on Hornbreaker Prince to put him up to 90 armor. And I think that's better because then we can just battering ram the boss and it's just an insta-kill. We are going to take more pyre damage, but it's not that big of a deal. I mean, we might as well just do this for one. I don't see any reason why not. And then Vine Grasp to... Okay, so the boss is not coming in quite yet. I care, and that's enough for me. Spikes and enhance with +10. I mean, honestly, at this point, it seems like just drop that on Alabaster and then Pyre Charmer in front, add more armor. Train Steward in front of you, restore to add spikes on you. That seems good. I think this is an easy one. Okay, so the boss is actually going to take 65 damage on this one, which is pretty great. So if we could somehow kill this unit, we could battering ram for 565 and kill the boss this turn. We don't have a way to like move this unit up. That would be so cool if we could pull that off. I think we'll just use Glimmer, get some more spikes on you. I mean, actually, we should have played that. That was kind of dumb. But I mean, like, the boss is definitely very dead. Yeah, Rody, you've been earning some Runt coin, just as useless as every other cryptocurrency. So we took unnecessary pyre damage, but, you know, details. All right, so we're starting to pop off. 26 damage taken is really, really bad. Definitely give me the energy because we've got a lot of 2-cost cards, and we're going to take more here. I mean, we've got a little bit of spike stacking going. Bramble Lash is almost good, but I'm going to leave it at an almost. We'll grab another Channel Song, though, because 2 of them in our deck means that it's less likely that it's just going to hit Train Stewards every time. I mean, you're going to give me unit upgrades and an artifact. Yes, I want Merchant of Magic and Pyre Health, but like, bruh, I have to take an artifact and unit upgrades here. Rotary loyalty points should be between 10 and 100 to duel. X-Cost, oh baby, let's go. X-Cost cards get +3 to their X value when played. Yes, improved Firebox is also good, but that is when the up arrow doesn't load the last command. I thought it did. I could swear that it works on my machine. Select and remove 2 cards. I mean, at this point, yeet. Yeet. Well, actually, so I realize we should be removing Train Stewards because then we're less likely to do it. Or less likely to draw them with our good stuff. Okay, so upgrade a unit with Quick, my lord. I wish that we hadn't fully upgraded them, but I think Duel is still on global cooldown. I think it's a 5-minute global cooldown. I'll double check real quick. Let me see what it is. I'm pretty sure it's a 5-minute global cooldown, so like you can't have more than 1 duel every 5 minutes in the entire chat. Default, where is it? Duel. It's time to duel. It's actually every 10 minutes. You can only duel every 10 minutes. So the thing is, I don't know that quick is really that useful on anything. I forgot that we'd already upgraded our 2 best units. I have global cooldowns on things just so it makes it less likely that people can spam commands to get a bunch of points. It's also because, like, at least for the moment, while chat is still small, I want a lot of the loyalty stuff that isn't just like you're gambling your own points to be more eventful, I guess. So, like, especially the heist. The heist has a 30-minute cooldown or something because I want it to be, like, impactful, get everyone involved, that kind of thing. I don't know that people would spam duel. I could probably lower that cooldown. That is some fair feedback. I definitely would consider that. Because that's something that, you know, when I redid the loyalty system, I just wanted it to be better, but I just kind of guessed at a lot of things. So the max on any loyalty thing is 100. So you can't gamble 244 either. Okay, sorry. Getting back to the game, honestly, just anything with quick is good. So how about we put quick on you? And then upgrade a unit with plus 15 HP. Sure, seems good. Lame OP. So rotary, won your money back. I think you need a 76 or higher to double down, and then 99 to 100 is a triple down. That's because you've gotten more points. So basically, the way the point system works is every 5 minutes you earn 1 point. And you gain a bonus point if you're also active in chat. So you gained 2 points from the last time you checked your points. Okay, so this one, at the start of battle, enemy units appear on each floor can potentially be bad, but I'm actually totally fine with going for that to get a random artifact. So it's basically like it's 51 to 75 and then 76 to 99. So just because it cuts off at 75 and then goes up. You won 100, so you put 100 on the table and you won 100. So you profited 0, basically. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? I mean, honestly, we could glimmer the top one. They do have an on death, deals 5 damage to the front enemy unit. I hate it. So if that's going to be the case, here, I will read off exactly. You guys are distracting me. I need to play the game. I'm not going to end the run, but I do want to see like how far away from the boss we are. All right, gamble. 1 to 25, you lose your money. 26 to 50, 1. 51 to 75, 1. 76 to 98, 2. 99 to 100, 3. There's your multipliers. So yes, it is 51 to 76. It's technically 26 to 76, but those are the ranges that Streamlabs lets me modify. So we will probably make this the last battle, and I'll have to just finish this run on my own time. I do think that starting the Thorned Hollow out with some regen is incredibly good. So why don't we drop you in front? You are dead if we don't do anything about it. I am aware. Actually, we would want to glimmer. Oh, I did this wrong. I did do this wrong. I definitely did this wrong. Heist is still max 50, yes. How much damage are you guys doing if we let you pass? 369. So that's going to be 12 plus another 9. So that's 21 damage to our pyre if we ignore them. I mean, just do it and move on. Like, we do need to get on to the next game at some point in time or another. Note to everyone, you don't sign your name on a checklist if you haven't actually completed the step. I swear the crap I work with. I can't imagine that you would be having that problem in the IT field at all. That never happens. Did I not add regen on him? I don't know. I got lost. Too much stuff going on. Give me a channel song. Okay, so we have a super powerful imp. Sure, seems like a good turn to play him. Why not? You can go up here, maybe? Sure, and then protect you with the train steward. Put some armor on you. Put a train steward in here who will almost die. I want to speed run this level because I don't want to get super far behind tonight, especially since Startup Company is something where I'm likely going to forget what time it is. Very, very likely to happen. Like, I think we would probably just die here anyways. Hey, look, Adrian survived another heist. I, for one, am shocked. That never happens. Okay. So obviously we have a couple different things I want to do here and not enough energy to do it all. Battering ram is an insta-kill on the front unit, but that's also just kind of incredible. What I think we want to do here we cannot drop Alpha Fiend and Branded Warrior in a particular area. I would say it's almost too easy, but people actually lost. I mean, it's at 75%. So, and it's also meant to be like a bunch of people join, and so some people are going to lose. Why not put Branded Warrior in the back? Oh, because he would die. Well, how about you gain a bunch of armor and rage? And, yeah, I wish we had more energy than that. Okay, so where are we at this point? You're not quite dead. You would die here. I think at this point, like, we have to kill you. I mean, I think a Pyre Chomper is really worth it. Still think we need the Streak Command for whatever reason. I think that I can enable that. Give me 1 second. No, it's something I would have to set up. We'll come back to that. Yeah. I can't set it up easily, but yes, we will do that at some point. Don't worry about it. Double armor. I mean, honestly, just double your armor. Make you stronger. Channel song, give me something good. I mean, a train steward is bad, but I mean, I should be removing them from my deck. Just to flex my wins, not only my points. That's fair. So we might actually just die on this one, which is also would be very fitting to end the stream off with a loss. I mean, I think Cycle of Life seems good here. That'll get kills on each of them. So we don't even necessarily need to worry about the vent. You're dead. So actually, why not just vent and bring you, or hit you a little bit? A brief respite, huh? We lost the thorny dude. You do have 75 max HP. We could potentially... So you're dead via Branded Warrior. Could add more armor. I wish that we drew battering ram next turn. That's 185 damage, but again, I'm pretty sure we're dead anyways. Just keep adding spikes. And then probably just add more armor, honestly. Probably going to be the best way to go. Okay, so I don't know that we're going to be able to kill the boss. Definitely want to kill the dude in the back. Kind of a guaranteed here. Boss is still sitting on 81. Don't know that we're going to be able to get there. We could put another unit in front with Channel Song. I think that's going to be the route to go. Oh, we didn't have anything available. Yeah, we were out of units. Okay. So we actually would have preferred branding, right? So I think just put Steel Enhancer on the Rager and call it good. Didn't get enough hits off. Are you dead? Oh god, you have trample. Oh god, that's terrible for me. The battering ram is only sitting at 20. Fortify plus battering ram isn't going to add much. Glimmer would not get you more than one hit. Got to think about this for a second. I think add armor. Battering ram for 40. Nope, still doesn't matter. Okay, we probably should have glimmered. So I believe this is where we die. So we will be leaving the stream off with a death. How fitting. Yeah, we don't have a way to play Branded Warrior, Channel Song. There's nothing available. Spikes 4. I mean, only going to get to 94. So, yeah, we'll let it play out just so you guys can watch my pyre explode, and we'll finish off the run. That does stink. Okay. Well, I mean, I felt like we had a good run going there. I kind of got a little distracted at the end, made a couple misplays, but I don't think I misplayed that badly. We just ended up in a situation where I just wasn't going to be able to make it happen. Did unlock the Transcendent. Repeat all summon effects triggered so far this battle. Okay, that seems really neat. Then Edge Prior. Healing spells cast on this floor cost -1. All right, it's a neat one. Okay, so that's going to do it for Monster.